Today's the 3rd of May, it's 2023, this is take 2 because I got the date wrong, and we've come down for an evening walk in Paguera. Going to have a look, see what the beach is like, and maybe get into the town as well. So let's get going. Well, parking can actually be a bit of an issue, certainly in the daytime, but we were lucky and managed to find a spot here amongst all the cars. And this is, from our side, this is the beginning of Paguera, and just over these cars is the restaurant Hacienda. Very popular with all nationalities. They specialise in steaks. It's a steak restaurant, and well, people who are more knowledgeable about steaks than I will say that they serve some of the best steaks on the island. So that's the La Hacienda, and it's in Paguera, and it's right at this end of Paguera. But we're not going for a steak. In fact, I've been out for lunch. Anita's been out for lunch with Angela. So we're just going for a little walk. And right in front we have the town, the village, but we're going to start by just going down to the beach and having a look as the sun goes down. It's an evening walk, so it's just coming up to 7 o'clock in the evening, and nice time to go for a walk. It's been quite warm today, mid-20s. Anita's telling me there's a cold front coming over next week, so we'll see about that. But still a little bit unpredictable. There's quite a breeze at the moment, I'm noticing. It's, should be fine for walking. This is the way down to the beach. I just don't know why there is no easier access. There's no ramp here, so if you've got a pushchair or a wheelchair, you've got a bit of an issue getting down to the beach on this side. We did call in that bar once, yeah. El Galleon, I think we had a beer there when we just got back from England. And this is the first really big hotel as you enter Paguera, now called Vibra.
Used to be the Beverly Playa.
Beverly Playa, yeah, years ago. Looking quite empty. On this side, I guess people have been to the beach and now time to go back to their hotels or home, or wherever. We've just had a bank holiday Monday here, and it was very busy over the weekend. High temperatures, and so lots of locals out. And, just a nice day to go to the beach. So the beaches were quite busy over the weekend and into Monday. And if you're British, then you're probably looking forward to another bank holiday weekend next weekend. That's if you're in Britain, of course. So they have their next bank holiday weekend to help them celebrate the coronation. Not sure what we're doing. In fact, I don't think we're doing anything special for the coronation. We might just sit at home, have a drink, get the telly on, and watch the whole ceremony there. At one point, I did think about going back to the UK for this, but if you go to London, you're going to see just little bits of it, if you see anything at all, and you're going to be in the crowds. So we decided a long time ago to stay here. There are some events organised. The Anglican Church is organising a street party. The Daily Bulletin's joining with the Mallorca Country Club. They've got a party going on in Santa Ponsa. I've not heard really very much else, which is kind of surprising. So yeah, pretty quiet. And most of the people we've spoken to said they're just going to sit at home and watch it on the TV. You're going to get...
Darling.
That's what I've been waiting for. I want this quiche.
Quiche and coronation chicken, eh?
Yeah, quiche with coronation. That sounds like a perfect celebratory meal for me. I like both of those. There's one of Anita's drinks. Come in, Aperol. She's suddenly got into Aperol, having had one in England, I think.
No, Stan did me one in
Oh, it was in Malaga. Sorry, I stand corrected. Yes, we were in Malaga, and our friend Stan made Anita
the best one I've had.
the best one she's had. Probably the best one she's ever likely to have as well. Because the first one she had here, she didn't particularly like. But she has had some since that she has enjoyed. So the restaurants here are looking busy. These are the restaurants that are directly onto the beach, of course. And there's even some people, these must be the diehards, still on the beach. Getting the last of the rays. Sometimes this is a surfing beach, but not today, but it does look a little bit choppy out there. Often asked about toilets on beaches, and yeah, we've got toilets here. You need to have, I think it's 50 cents. Insert coin, 50 cents, so you need a 50 cents coin. And the one in the middle there is the one with the disabled badge on it.
Do you want to go up the ramp? The shoe.
Just up the steps here there is it's like a village square which they can hold events. Quite a big square, and underneath that there's a car park. Oh, so Anita's just observed. Menu del dias are midday meals, they're not in the evening. But there you've got a full menu del dia for $13.90. That's a fair price. You get a better view of the square. And here are the ladies catching me up.
Chilly, put our jackets on.
Children's park area. tables decorated here with oranges. Just come to the end of the orange season really. We just had the festival in Soyer for the oranges. Down in the distance there's you see the sailing boat out there? You won't get it I'm sure on this camera, but it's looks a particularly big sailing boat. We have had in recent weeks some very big sailing boats, including the two of the biggest privately owned ones. But there's also been 2 cruise ships which are sailing ships, and that looks like one of them, but you don't see it very well with this camera. Always on the lookout for webcams, and I'm pretty sure this is the webcam that you see for Paguera. So if you just look up there, there's the Paguera webcam. And that's streamed live, so if you want to see what the weather's like in Mallorca, at least in Paguera, have a look at that and you can get a glimpse of what people are wearing and give you a clue as to what the weather's like. Anita's on the phone. Well, this is a shop that Anita's been to before. You must like this shop. And you can see she's got a little bag there. She bought a dress, as she does. She says it'll be perfect for Ibiza.
Indian, didn't we? Because it does tapas.
Yeah, Indian tapas bar, which we noticed before. We haven't been there though. Strange to see something like this closed down and left derelict actually. We're just walking up now to the main street, which is runs all the way through Paguera. There's the donkey. Used to see lots of donkeys here in Mallorca. Used to visit all of the beaches, and people with the donkey, usually an elderly gentleman, would be selling whistles. Haven't seen one of those for a long time.
What?
A donkey that visited the beach selling the whistles. One of those things that's died out. This is a little bit dangerous for me because I'm with two ladies and we're walking down a street full of shops. It's just coming up to 7:30, so restaurants are already busy. Just coming on the left to one of the big hotels. This is the Villa Mill, and that goes right down onto the beach on the other side. So 3 beaches in Paguera. We've entered on what was more or less the middle beach. So we could have, instead of coming right, we could have gone left, and there's a smaller beach down there. And then behind the Villa Mill here, there's another big beach. We haven't done that because I haven't walked over the top there because it's very steep going down, so we've chosen to walk through the village. And see the shops. And actually, the last time we were here, we actually bought one of these signs for a house. Our daughter's just moved into her house, so Anita got her the letters for the name of the road. Not from this particular shop, but one that was near to the market. The market isn't at this end of of Paguera, it's at the opposite end, so right in front of us. Way that way is where the market is. Interested looking at jewellery. Actually started to make some of my own. I'll show you. I went into Palma last week. I had some cards done, and unfortunately the printers didn't exactly follow my instructions, and they've actually enlarged the cards to such a size where they don't actually fit into my card case. So I have to cut them down, trim them down a little bit, which is a bit of a nuisance, but I only carry about, I don't know, 10 at a time. I don't carry a huge number of them. So scissors out, trim, trim, away they go. So this is the entrance to the Villa Mill, 5-star hotel, and the other side goes right down. It's got a garden that goes right down onto the beach. The road here should be a lot less busy than the times we've been to Paguera before, because the tunnels are now open that allow you to get to Camp de Marca and Andrach, so the traffic doesn't have to come through the town. So the only traffic you should see are taxis and delivery vehicles, I suppose. Interesting. And I'll show you why in a minute. Look, that's unusual. The girls have got in front of me. Coming to empty the bins, so I expect to see all of those. That's an electricity company.
I thought it would be busier than this.
Well, people are now in the hotels having dinner, aren't they, I suppose? It's exactly that time. So we've managed to get it at the quiet time. "22 degrees, the pharmacy thermometer says across the road. 22 degrees, a really pleasant temperature for walking. This is one of the roads just to my left here that goes down to the beach. So we'll get a nice view of the beach. Let's have a look down here. Breeze. It is a bit choppy out there. There's quite a breeze that's coming up. This is the airport bus. One went past just as we were parking. This one's going past and it's pretty empty to me. Actually starts at Camp de Mar and they're very frequent, but it does stop here in Paguera and goes on to Magaluf, Palmanova, Portals, and then off to the airport. And it is pretty much the cheapest way you can get to the airport, I think. Somebody's going to come and pick you up. What I would think are quite expensive shoes. €100 for a pair of shoes. They're not too bad, I suppose. How far do you want to go down?
Should we stop and have something? Yeah. You're not hungry, are you?
So this is something interesting. You can actually rent one of these beds, if you like, for €2 a day instead of paying the €6-7 that it might be on the beach. You can get a chair which is €1.85 a day. It's an interesting proposition. So we're going to make our way back. We just crossed over. Actually, this is a side of the road that I never normally come across. You see a load of rubbish and you might wonder what on earth's that. Well, the shopkeepers have to put the rubbish out and the authorities come along and pick it up and clear it away. It'll all get done very rapidly, very quickly and very cleanly. It's a tried and a system that works. And this will happen every day, so every evening. Between a certain time they will be told they've got to put this out and the the authorities come and take it all away. It's gone. Yeah. Spa supermarket. So a bottle of water is going to cost you, big bottle of water, just nearly €1. More jewellery. This one? Yeah. So we found a restaurant. This is the La Fontana, and it's a pizzeria. And so, well, we've already ordered the drinks. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, ah. That's nice. So I've been out for lunch. So I'm just having a light salad this evening. Angela's gone for the pepperoni pizza, and Anita's gone for a little calzone.
A little.
It's going to keep you going, and it looks like a big Cornish pasty, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I think Anita liked that pizza. I've never seen her eat so much. It's unbelievable.
It's not often I finish.
Where did you put all of that, dear? So there's our bill, €48 for everything. Seems pretty reasonable to me, and we're all going to go home satisfied. Well, we've just had a really nice meal there at La Fontana, at an Italian restaurant, but really good service and really enjoyable. Just across the road from the Hotel Villamil, just over there, look. The light's going down now, so it's evening shots. Just walking up here, all the shops are nicely lit up. So I didn't quite make it to the other end of Paguera tonight. It's been a busy day, so a shorter walk, I suppose. They're very much geared to the German market here. And so as we were coming out of the restaurant, the lady was speaking to us in German. Ice creams.
Just a little bit.
It's one of the places where you can dangle your feet in the fish and let them nibble away. Definitely not for me. But plenty of perches there if you want to stick your feet in there. Anita's done it. Cork. Just about everything there made out of cork. That's just an interesting new material, natural material. So I do like the idea of that.
Nobody in here. Oh, this one, nobody in here.
And the Grünmeister.
Ich warte ab, er wird jetzt.
Ja, ich habe quietschige Schuhe an.
Oh, nice smell of leather as I walk past that shop.
Die Taschen habe ich ja.
Und jetzt noch Paguera, gerade angekommen vor einer Minute.
It's a place to hire bicycles, motorbicycles, or a tricycle thing. What's it? It's got 3 wheels, 2 at the front, 1 at the back. Really cool looking machines, I think. A little bit of fun. Oh, and look at this. This is used to be my business in the past. I used to have a machine similar to this that actually would do 6 caps at a time or 6 shirts at a time. But that was all in another life. I must tell you all about that once, on some occasion in the future. There's football on the television, and it's every day there's football at the moment. Spanish Football League is suffering from the World Cup, and they've got this number of games that they've got to complete to finish the season, and so lots and lots of matches this week. Mallorca are playing tomorrow, so tomorrow night we'll be off to the snooker cafe. Snooker cafe? The football cafe, the Mallorca cafe, not snooker, definitely not. So yes, we'll be watching the match at the Majorca cafe with our friends Marcia and Monroe, and Angela's going to come along to that as well, so she's becoming quite a supporter for Real Mallorca. Nice to get a point or two tomorrow. Well, it's getting dark down at this end of Paguera. Street lights are on, but it's a little bit dark. It's a little bit hazy. It's not cloudy, but it's hazy, so I can just about see the moon, but it's a very, very hazy moon. I think we've only got 1 or 2 nights and we'll end up with a full moon. I think someone was telling me to expect an eclipse, a lunar eclipse. There's a hotel, the gym, right on the street. And then just down there, that's where the beach is. I think it's getting a little bit too dark to carry on filming, so I'll have to leave it at that. Well, another lovely evening walk, this time in Paguera, and we've had a little bite to eat as well. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.